rock and roll.
There's an old vacant apartment above a shop on the square. Something keeps bringing me back to those final moments we shared. To that glass, the reflections cast their glow on the door. Empty shadows of night on the floor. Shadows, shadows and reflections. Shadows and shadows and reflections. I was left to remind me of shadows and reflections of an unweathered kind of love. Just went out there to escape then. There's a fact that I can't hide. I go back to where I left her. Oh, but there's nothing inside. Just these neon reflections cast their frightening glow. Drifting fires and shatters below. Shadows, shadows and reflections. Shadows and shadows and reflections following me around. Shadows and reflections of a love that brought me down. Just these neon reflections cast their frightening glow. Drifting past the shadows below. Shadows, shadows and reflections. Shadows and shadows and reflections. I was left to remind me of shadows and reflections of a unweathered kind of love. Shadows and reflections following me around. Shadows and reflections of a love that brought me down. Shadows and reflections of remind me of shadows and reflections of an unweathered kind of love. Shadows and reflections following me around. Shadows and reflections of a love that brought me down. Okay, rock and roll, there we go. So, like, I haven't got a copy of that single. It's about £200 or something, so I don't have one. I'm sure I might find one out there in the wild. You know, I have found other ones. Anyway, it's Parlophone R5610, which is 10 numbers before All You Need Is Love. So All You Need Is Love is 5620, and that's 5610. So I've done it in the same key as the action. So the intro is capital on the 3rd fret, A minor, E, A minor, D7, F, then E. Those notes are B, C, D, B over an E chord, A minor. So A minor then to E7. A minor then to D7, A minor then to E7, A minor then to D7, E and then to A minor, A minor, E and then to an A, yeah, yeah, E and then to an A and a D, F, E flat, F and E flat, F, E flat, F and E flat, F and then an E flat and an F and a and an F and then an E flat and an F and then to a C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a bar of 7 at the end of that chorus. We'll call it a chorus. 7, not 8. Kind of low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the verse. Just when I think of escape then. Just when I think of escape then. A minor then a D7. A minor then to E7. Yeah, yeah. on repeat really to fade. So there we go, there's another Action single which wasn't a hit, and I think Parlophone dropped them after that single, so that was the end of the Action really. You know, I think that there's other bits that resurfaced later, and we got back together lots of times and stuff, but and that was the last single on Parlophone. I think there was another one on Ed Cell, but that was like 1981, so but there we go, rock and roll.